You know what, I feel kinda sad that there's a pretty high chance we'll never see another sequel from this series. The developers unfortunately abandoned the game to work on a new Cold War FPS, so we're left with this game that, believe it or not, still has over 1,000 players in-game every single day, even when there's not one single new update in sight, and overall not a lot of communication from the developers anymore. This is Rising Storm 2 Vietnam, and Rising Storm 2 Vietnam is still to this day one of the best tactical FPS game that I've played, for the simple fact that it is a middle ground for pretty much every single FPS game out there. It is not as tactical and slow as Squad and Alma, but definitely not as fast as Battlefield and Call of Duty. It's a middle ground and people absolutely love it. It feels realistic, immersive, but also super fun, and there's not a lot of timeouts. For me, this is my kind of game because I might be a little bit too impatient to get into Squad and games like these, and I'm also too overwhelmed with Battlefield and COD sometimes. Rising Storm 2 almost get everything right. The weapons feel great and heavy, the maps are beautiful, and there's always new maps too, thanks to mods. The helicopters are just badass, and the community is always present and mostly helpful, and of course it is, since it's a tactical game and you have to communicate. The game also bears one of the greatest game mod ever, which is the Green Army Man update that puts you into a tiny soldier across different super detailed and varied maps. Rising Storm 2 Vietnam, being a tactical FPS and a war game at the same time, is probably in the top best experiences you can get out of the two genres at the moment. This game is offering the best of the best out of the Vietnam War, in all-out 64-player battle, with vehicles, commanders to send in a bunch of air support like Napalm, and overall a great and loyal community that is still playing almost every day. This game has absolutely no DLCs, no in-game shop, no season pass, everything is free, and there is even some time mods arriving from time to time, like during Christmas with the Green Army Man special, which is one of the best mod ever seen in an FPS game in my opinion. What is one of the most intense feeling in Rising Storm 2 is when you're actually getting fired upon. The suppression fire mechanic is so realistic. If you come under fire, your vision gets blurry. The closer the bullets fly, the more visually impaired you get and the more scared your character gets. This game is a true realistic war experience, so don't expect to go running like in Call of Duty or Battlefield, as one little shot from across the jungle can kill you in an instant. There's no regenerating health, and running out in the open will get you killed quickly and on your team's bad side. If you're not a pilot, pick up the first class above and follow your squad lead and its instructions, as almost all of them have a mic and will give instructions. The best experience in Rising Storm 2 is definitely the online campaign mode, where you and your team have to either advance or protect the many parts of Vietnam. For the Americans, after a win you can choose on which part of Vietnam you want to invade, and then it puts you right into battle. The game at the moment still holds most of its value and enjoys a dedicated player base along with periodical community updates.
Can we get the Viper to try and take out those squad tunnels?